Aswang. The terrifying Aswang is the most feared creature of Filipino folklore, and with good reason, stalking its prey in small rural towns of the Philippines. This deadly monster nocturnally hunts for a meal of human flesh and blood. What is an Aswang? The Aswang is a flesh-eating, shape-shifting monster. During the day, Aswangs appear as regular townspeople, usually female, though they may be observed by others to have reclusive habits or magical abilities. At night, Aswangs shift into eerie predatory forms and go hunting for human prey, preferring to feast on children and pregnant women above all else. Varying horrible descriptions have been given to the Aswang's appearance, but some recurrent traits stand out among all the different descriptions. At night it appears as a bird, a pig, or a dog. But no matter which animal form it takes, an Aswang will differ from a regular animal in various disturbing ways. Most Aswangs have long tongues and frequently described as walking with their feet backwards. They have also been depicted as being so thin that they can hide behind bamboo posts. A common tactic that the Aswang uses to disguise themselves is by using sinister vocal tricks. As the predator gets closer to its victim, it calls out their name. But as the victim gets closer, the voice gets quieter and quieter, so the victim is tricked into thinking the monster is actually getting further away.
What would happen if a country of 97 million people were taught at a young age that the boogeyman was real? In the Philippines, this isn't far from the truth. It is estimated that up to 80% of the provincial population believes that such a being exists. It has been among them for centuries, but became truly horrifying after Spanish colonizers Christianized their indigenous beliefs. It comes in many manifestations and performs violent acts against anyone who crosses its path. Is this creature just a myth? Or are there some elements of truth to the stories of the Aswang?
She looked like old lady, ordinary person. Then when she become Aswang, he doesn't know what she's doing. You can talk with her. She had an behavior that he only the Aswang know what she will do.
The New York Times published articles at the turn of the 20th century of incidences taking place on Panay Island, one describing a man being tried for cannibalism, and another which described a man being tried for killing a woman and attempting to kill her husband because they believed him to be a witch. A search for articles relating to Aswang sightings or murders of people being suspected as an Aswang turned up several results. It was clear that many Filipinos believed in this folklore, and in some cases the results were devastating. As a Westerner, it is easy for me to dismiss the sightings and suspicions in rational terms, but I wasn't brought up with this belief. I wasn't told stories from the people who I looked up to and trusted. Regardless, I was affected by the results and felt terrible for the families who'd lost loved ones. One photo deeply affected me. A young girl was sick and had died through the night. It was apparent that something had bit her, but the suspicion of the family was that an Aswang was responsible.
Can the Aswang be explained away with rational science? Or is there something more sinister, hunting and feeding on people at night?